Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club, where today we're celebrating May the 4th by playing Star Wars. That's right, everybody. Get strapped in for Millennium Falcons and lightsabers. Star Wars time! Wow. Sasha's like a deer in the headlights. What? Okay, sure, I guess.
I played Star Wars RPGs.
I do indeed enjoy the Star Wars RPG. In fact, I would like to take one moment to let everybody know that while today is May the 4th, a lot of people like to say the next day is Revenge of the 5th, which is stupid, and we should not be saying that. That is not a holiday because it's already Cinco de Mayo, and you do not want to double up on a thing like that. Yes, it's Revenge of the 6th, right? And also, that lends into the trilogy, too. You got May the 4th, and then the middle movie, Cinco de Mayo.
Which doesn't make sense with the rest of the series.
And then Revenge of the 6th. And 6 makes more sense because it starts with an S. Fifth doesn't have anything to do with the Sith. It doesn't... What?
And of course, anybody on our Discord, be prepared for a Cinco de Mayo joke from me.
We have to gear up for it? Oh, God. Okay, strap in, everybody.
It's a picture, and it's funny.
Oh, Wargis says Attack of the 5th. There you go. Attack of the 5th.
oh, that's got layers to it, Wargiz, because could be alcohol, too, as a fifth.
Speaking of Wargis, thank you to our patron scrolling down below. His name just passed me. They help keep the channel going, and we also do some light roleplay over, if only if you're a patron. Yeah, it's gonna be so mainly it's just helping out the channel, making sure everything runs smoothly, and we definitely appreciate that. Anything else I need to say? No, I think we're good. So I'm going to throw it over to our Sith Lord to tell us what is happening on the Death Star right now.
Final fight of the whole series. And if done tactically right on your part, I'm pretty sure we might be able to finish it up tonight.
I want to finish it up tonight. We got to get this.
This is the fight that never ends. Goes on.
And to be honest, Sasha, I actually cut the number of opponents in half from what this recommended. So, yeah, fun.
Some people shouldn't be allowed to make books.
So we'll go through character introduction. Currently, they have a Biotechnica hit squad trying to hit them, as well as Maria Slim, widow to Bayou Slim, having her squad coming just to kill one of them. Because that one managed to put 3 rounds into the back of her husband, killing him.
Some might say she deserved it. Or he deserved it.
So I'm going to start off PC character introductions with that one. Go ahead, Tarek.
Yeah, like I said, some might say that he deserved it, and I think he totally did. And she might deserve it as well, even though this might be the end of days for us. I'm playing El Manos. She is currently encased in a smoke-filled room, having her assault rifle trained on people because she has IR vision and can see through smoke. I will go ahead and pass it off to my fellow in smokedom. Yes.
Is that really the only thing you can say about me?
Well, I mean, her name is Gas, and she's standing in a gas, so I thought it was kind of apropos.
Well, she has to do something. I'm Sasha.
It also is appropriate in that is the drug dealer of the group and produced a lot of smoke for the group. Otherwise.
Me, Sasha, me play Gas, me about to jab Tarek's character in the ass with a needle. That's the end of my introduction.
I see.
I'm going to pass it off to Corey.
Thank you, Jar Jar Binks.
You're welcome.
I play hard sell, a hard selling, negotiating corporate edgelord, and my companion Cardiac, who is my bodyguard, who makes sure that I am safe at all times. We're about to be dead here pretty soon, as we are wedged in between two bad guys, and instead of getting them to attack each other, they're all attacking us. So we're boned as bones go. Lady Valkyrie, tell us about your character.
Hi, I'm playing a French woman, Genevieve, most commonly known as Steelheart. I've been the tech of the crew, helping keep things patched up, and currently I think I have a few holes in my body.
Well, you should have a few holes in your body at all times if things are working well.
A few
You mean like a
extra
few
holes in my
extra?
body.
Okay.
Holes that are actively leaking, and both they are not supposed to be leaking, and they're not supposed to be there in the first place.
Sometimes we need a good cry.
I wish it was just crying.
Most
But
holes
hey-
leak at specific times, so it's still only a little bit better.
My
But
bullet
hey,
holes are crying.
By my visual acuity here, both the people in smoke are also leaking from holes in their bodies. The lead on the Biotechnica, he's leaking a bit too. And so's the lady with the grenade launcher. So let's get into it.
The lady with the grenade launcher is cramping my style. I'm the lady with the grenade launcher. Fuck you.
Well, Biotechnica Merc number 5 is the first one, and his boss said kill everyone, but he's got all his teammates kind of in the way, and he can't see two of you. So he's going to move this way a little bit and take a shot at Cardiac. Ba-ba-bum. And he's going to hit Cardiac. And Cardiac's going to take some damage. Cardiac is not happy about this. This is the first time he's been hit the entire combat here. And his armor wasn't that great. So, ow! He unhappy. Next, we have Maria Slim herself, and she's moving up behind her heavy person and just kind of trying to spot El Manos. That's all she's really doing. This Merc is going to basically move up to back up his buddy here, but he doesn't see any reason to shoot at anyone right now. Nobody's an active threat in his eyes. And then the heavy decides, you know what? I can't see the person I'm supposed to take out, and there's all these assholes trying to get in the way of it. So she's going to launch her grenades for right there. And actually successfully lands it in that spot. So she's going to be hitting pretty much all but the one who just shot Cardiac.
How many grenades have actually landed their damage effectively? Like landed as they were meant to?
In this combat, I think it's the second one.
Okay, I wasn't sure if in this campaign there's been more than one, because I was like, I feel like they keep missing somehow. Well, actually, wait, no. I think that's only our grenades. Everyone else's grenades have been fine, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. You want me to talk smack about your shooting?
Oh, I'm not designed to be shooting. I'm designed to be fixing.
I'm designed to be fixing people's bodies. And if you don't stop talking smack about my grenade throwing, you're going to have extra leaky holes, woman.
extra leaky holes for everyone.
Yeah.
Da. Oh.
So who does that hit?
It hit all but one of the Biotechnica squad.
Oh.
And the Biotechnica leader almost dropped from it.
For some reason, I'm not
Sasha,
streaming.
you don't need to
Okay,
judge
there I am.
me and my shooting. Remember, there's the first combat we had one of those first combat we had where I was just stuck in a
Hallway?
and it just trying to grapple someone for like 3 rounds of combat.
Until Cardiac slapped the bitch.
Is that what happened? I couldn't remember how that ended.
Yeah, you had put the analgesic on Cardiac, so he stepped up.
No, I
slapped
wasn't
him.
referring to the first. I wasn't referring to retrieving her. I was referring to in the warehouse when we got the first car.
Oh, with the CDL.
Yes.
The Citizen
That was
Decency
the
League.
third combat?
Something like that.
Because there was the one who Elmanos was trying to fuck and then was about to get fucked up by.
Hard Cell, your turn.
Okay, what is this big square again?
That is smoke.
It's just smoke, it's not deadly gas?
This area was a smoke grenade set off by your sister.
Good. Okay, so the only deadly gas in there is her.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Unless Elmanos has been eating burritos.
We never
Why
know.
wouldn't I?
Why do you think I'm standing on the other side of the fog cloud?
Let me get my character sheet out. I'll pin it. My move is 7, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna move here. That's 6. I'm gonna shoot this guy
Okay.
with my flamethrower.
The guy who did not get hit by the grenade.
The guy who shot at Cardiac, my bodyguard. And then I'm gonna punchify him. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a 4. That's
That will miss.
that it happens sometimes. It happens. I would like to use my very special ultra club head reroll to reroll that, and
Oh, you get one of those?
Ah.
When was that implemented?
I'm gonna move into the smoke for cover.
Probably a good idea.
Except for the fact that the more people that are in the smoke, the easier we all are to hit with a grenade. So I don't know why you came over here. They have another
I'm
lady.
sorry,
with a
I'm gonna
grenade
move this
launcher.
way into the smoke. I'm gonna move catty corner, so we're a little farther apart. How's that sound?
You know, throwing the grenade right here still hits all of us.
Well, just depends on how big of a blast the grenade does.
Because they shot us in the smoke cover last turn, so they're probably going to do it again.
Moves up to back up her boss, but doesn't really do anything else. Biotechnical leader. He's hurting, and he's now pissed off at Slim's team because of that grenade. He was already upset due to the coven. He's got broken ribs and a dismembered leg and can barely move.
Oops.
So since he can barely move, he's just going to try and shoot the woman who hit him with the grenade launcher.
And she has 100% active defense on, which is just gross. Yep. We can't hit her.
And yeah, he completely misses, fails to hit her.
She's impossible to hit.
She's not impossible to hit. She's been hit by somebody.
No.
Yes, she has. She's down health.
Oh, really? I remember I tried to
Yep.
hit her. That didn't work out well for me.
Well, so you missed.
El Manos has got to start peppering her with that auto fire.
Thanks to that grenade launcher, this particular merc is going to move back to here and just keep his gun pointed in the room. He can't really see anyone to target. This one's doing same. Also, still can't see anyone to target. So
What? He can see right through that hole. Okay.
yeah, he can see through that hole to a bunch of smoke. And over
What?
there, he can't actually see the people behind because that line.
That line goes straight through that hole.
You can't see past his
Passes through
allies.
two separate other people blocking his vision, plus
Okay.
the edge of the bottom of the hole right there blocking him as well.
Okay, sure.
What? Would you rather I have him shoot Steelheart?
What?
There we
I
go
wasn't
again.
talking about that character. I was talking about this character here. Because I
Yes,
took...
and before he moved back, he did have that option. And now it is Steelheart's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a page out of Gas's book and just drop a smoke grenade about right here.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yes, you do.
Remind me what skill, because I don't
Heavy
know.
weapons.
Oh, that's great.
Or if you're just going set and set off, demolitions could also work, but I don't think we need to worry too much about it. It hit exactly where you wanted it to hit.
Cool. And
So that would mean from that corner to this corner is now filled in smoke.
I will now delete one of them from my inventory. What corner? This corner to this corner?
5x5 square. Draw the square thingy.
Okay, so I
That-
put it
that's not
right
quite
here.
Next one up. There we are.
Why don't you draw,
Oh.
James?
That one.
Yeah, he was actively drawing as you asked that.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm going to move 2 meters up. It is now Cardiac's turn. I clicked end turn. You don't have to.
Well, Cardiac is going, well, shit, that hurt a lot. And person I'm guarding just went off into smoke, so I'll head over to right here. And tactically, he's able to see all the major threats from there, knows who's the leader of the biotech, and sees how badly hurt they are, so he's going to blast that one. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not even going to bother rolling damage because even if he gets all ones, dude is dropped. So that means I need to immediately go over to the leader. Knock him to 0. And then immediate first death save. Okay, he's still alive, but he is down. And now it is El Manos.
Can I see this person at the door?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see through smoke. I forgot that.
Yeah, I have IR eyes.
Oh, right. Interesting.
And as long as it's not IR smoke, infrared can see through. At
I
least
also have
somewhat.
UV. I have low light IR UV light images, which allows you to see no penalties due to lighting or fog /smoke. So I will fire off a shot. Not auto fire. Just shoot. Bonk. Oh, great. Fantastic.
Well, at least the second roll was kind of low, so you still have a chance there.
Did I not target?
I don't think you actively did, but
DV is 16, so I hit.
Unless she makes her evasion.
Unless she makes her evasion, yeah. But
Which she did.
Yeah.
But it was close. I'll at least say that. You are certain you would have hit if she hadn't gotten out of the way.
All right, that's my turn. I'm gonna back up away from the smoke.
They'll still have to get around. Even if you're over here, they'll still have to like get past the smoke cloud in order to see you. It's still scaring you.
Which is why I'm doing.
As long as you don't give them a line of sight.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Merc 4 moves forward, grabs his boss, and then proceeds to evac as fast as he can. Because at this point, leader is down. Biotechnica is now withdrawing. Gas, your turn.
Ooh, we got blood effect. There's blood.
Yeah, Cardiac may not be a great shot when he's defending somebody else or trying to go aggro, but whenever he's actually actively trying to defend his primary, he hits.
You want to know why he has a port shotgun? Do you want to know the real reason why we never upgraded a shotgun beyond poor? Because if we gave him anything else, he'd be unstoppable. We wouldn't be able to control him.
All right, so Gas steps out of the smoke.
Yep, I'm just trying to... In order for me to throw my grenade, I have to actually put the thing in the grenade launcher if I want it to do damage, because there's no... For some reason, it doesn't support, like, showing what the thing does in the chat if I don't put it in the grenade launcher, but I am just throwing it.
And where were you targeting? Trying for the heavy hit and actually get some splash on the others.
Yeah, I'm going for these people.
Well, the only person in that group that actually has a chance to avoid it is the heavy with the grenade launcher. But Widow Slim is definitely stuck in that. Okay, somehow Heavy Lady gets out of the way of it, but you still can roll effects and such for Maria Slim, and Slim Team 2, I believe, would be both in there. But number 1 wouldn't.
Okay. I'll just roll the damage and then you can figure out where it goes.
Works for me.
It's poison damage that does directly to HP and is unaffected by armor.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back into the smoke.
Does it have effects beyond the first round? Or is it just a one and done?
I think it's a one and done. I wish it was better because it's not actually that good.
Yeah, normally you'd think poison would at least last another round, but guess
It'd be
not in
cool
this
if it
case.
was a poison cloud, but it's not.
All right. And back to the top. They evac. Maria Slim decides she's actually going to come on through because she's hunting El Manos. Gets to there and decides to blast poor Cardiac.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, she hit.
Cardiac is not happy about being shot like that.
Go, bud. Go. Come on. Bernie. Come on, bud. Go.
Biotechnica continues its withdrawal, and at this point now, unless any of y'all are going to be trying to go after them, I'm just going to delete them because that's all they're doing is leaving now. Their leader got dropped, and it is too much of an investment in them to bother with you guys at this point.
Steelheart's good with them getting out of here. I can't speak for the others.
Yeah, as long as they don't mess around later, I think it's fine.
That would make it Hard Cell's turn.
Again?
Did the heavy get to go?
Already?
Because when you were
Yeah,
deleting,
because
it
all
went-
the Biotechnicas evac'd.
All right.
it went down. So you were deleting tokens and went to Slim Team 4 Heavy. Was it supposed to be her turn, or did she already get it?
She had already had her turn.
Okay.
I come into this square. I scoop up the grenade.
Okay. You can make a demolitions roll to see why it didn't go off.
No, that's not my deal. What are you talking about? I run over here and give the grenade to Steelheart. She can
Okay.
figure that out.
That's also a smart move.
No promises I'm going to actively use it unless I'm certain we're all gonna die.
I'm just saying, we have it if we need it, right? And it's in the hands of a very level-headed person who knows how to do stuff, I assume, with it. So, more than me.
My demolitions, let's see here, let's take a look. Okay, I don't have any skills in it, but I have a base of 8.
Right.
Which isn't bad. You could also, at a slightly higher DV, attempt with weapons tech, which I think you do have.
I was about to say,
And-
I think I have double the skill in weapons tech.
Anyways,
And you're also able to use your roll ability on it too.
like a good little like a good corporate executive, I know who to delegate to. This is now yours. Also, we're changing our forms to the new HW4s. So if you're going to use that grenade, please make sure that your paperwork is filled out and given to the appropriate manager, so we can make sure we know where all of our supplies are going. You are not authorized to just, use things willy-nilly without the proper documentation. That way we can
Steelheart
reimburse any sort of...
I want my grenade back. It didn't explode. It's still my property. Hand it over.
I assume you heard everything that was just said.
Obviously.
Okay. I wanted to check because you walked out of the room, wasn't sure. Well, I mean, that's what Steelheart's going to do, is make sure that, see what went on with it. Whether that's immediately or later, we will see.
I don't trust my grenade in Steelheart's hands. She's not cool enough to use it.
Well, it's Steelheart's turn, so what you doing?
Oh, it's my turn. I'm gonna go step just out of the fog cloud so that I can actually see what I'm doing. And would this be field expertise?
Sounds good.
And I'm going to do weapons tech because I'm actually good at that compared to the other one.
Okay. I know the DV in my head. You can spend luck now or after roll.
24.
Before I say.
I'm going to spend 3 points of luck.
All right.
So-
You are successful. You found out that, oh, when the pin was pulled, the spring never released. Fiddle pulled the spring out, put pin back, and now it's pull pin and just pull the spoon off, and it'll go off very quickly after that.
Cool. I'm now going to 1, 2, go here. That's it.
Cardiac is seeing the person who just shot him and decides that, well, they're also the leader of the opposition. Might as well shoot them.
If we kill Maria, then the rest of her goons aren't going to get paid, so they might leave.
Hopefully.
That is a very good point.
Shotgun surgery.
Which one's Maria? Is this her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I asked that and then I realized I can just hover over them and their names show up.
She looks unhappy to have been shot. El Manos.
Okay, I'm going to fire at Virginia Slim.
Virginia?
Yeah, it's a smoking joke.
I was
Cloud?
confused.
We're not
I got it,
cool.
Tarek.
Yeah, Virginia Slims are a type of cigarette for women.
See, I used to
women's cigarette.
work in a grocery store that did sell cigarettes, and I did not remember the brand name.
They're the tiny ass, thin, long ones.
Yeah, exactly.
I see the
The
box. I
ones
don't see
that,
what's
that
inside
a
it.
regular smoker would take only 2 puffs on and be done.
God, it's snack size.
All
Is
right.
the candle snack sized too?
Roll damage.
What was that you said, Sasha?
Long-
Is the cancer snack sized too?
You know,
Yeah.
you'd hope so.
Easily enough. Okay,
Fun.
15 points of armor piercing damage.
Oof. She is close to half wounded. And now it is Gas's turn.
I'm gonna, guess I'm gonna shoot her. I'm gonna pop out of the smoke. Try to shoot her with my very heavy pistol.
A 16
Yeah,
is
you
going to
know-
hit.
I was really hoping that it did I roll a 2?
You did. And it's
I was
still hit.
really hoping that my screen froze when I saw it land on a 2, and then it just didn't change, and I was so sad.
It is
I don't
still-
think I've rolled above a 10 in a combat in
Oh, no.
like 3 months.
Go ahead and roll your damage. With your AP rounds. That seriously hurt her. Why are you making this so difficult? Just let me kill El Manos and the rest of you can live.
I don't go out that easy.
You don't understand. We have the power of friendship or something.
She saved us from you earlier. Actually, I don't know that matters to y'all.
Gas is just thinking she responds very poorly to knockout drugs, which means that I can do operations on her, and she probably won't know. So she's useful to keep around.
That's fair.
I keep forgetting how terrifying gas is.
You
Thank
cannot-
you for the reminders.
You cannot kill my laboratory experiment.
Mm-mm. I implanted her with a fresh virus last week. I need to see how this goes.
Cardiac is now seriously injured
Well,
because she just stepped up, put her gun into his stomach, and pulled the trigger.
It was nice knowing you, Cardiac.
Heavy moves into the room. Need to double check her cyber just to see. Nope, she don't have infrared, so she can't see anybody but her boss and Cardiac in front of her. So she just kind of waves the barrel of the grenade launcher around. Hard sell, you're up.
All right. I love to hear it. All right. We're going to peep outside in the smoke. We're going to shoot her, who's past hard sell, or past, you know what? Let's just move a little catty corner so we can see her better. Then we'll shoot Maria Slim. With my flamethrower. Go, flamethrower! Hey, 19.
Flame throw her? You barely know her.
That's
That'll
right.
hit.
I don't ask for permission. I ask for forgiveness.
That's how you end up in jail. I'm not bailing you out this time. You can get peed on by a crackhead.
Multiple times.
Joke's on you. I'm the crackhead.
That's right. You're the crackhead
Joke's
peeing
on
on
you.
people.
I'm the peer.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm the peer, not the PE.
Jesus.
And
dude.
back into the smoke I go.
She is very unhappy. This one, being upset that her boss is being shot up so much, is going to run forward in the hopes that when the next time you pop out, she can shoot you. This guy is recognizing that his boss is on last legs and tactically they're in a bad position, so he's shouting, "I'll guard our exit." And because tactically, Slim's team is in a very, very bad position.
oh yeah, no, very much so. We have 2 smoke covers and someone who can shoot through them. Sorry about the car noise.
And Steelheart, your
All
turn.
You may not have heard it. Hopefully not.
I did, but
Yeah,
very
I
minor.
figured. If I shoot from here at Maria, would I be able to target her past these 2 here, or...
Yes.
Okay. Pop out, pull out shotgun, aim at Maria. Not aim, but like, you know, shoot at.
Yep.
just to make sure that was perfectly clear, because I realized that aim is a mechanic.
Point
I'm gonna
weapon
spend
at
one
and
luck
pull
on this.
trigger.
Target Maria.
Go ahead and click the blood
Okay.
drop.
Right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Holy diver.
Especially with this. Okay, yeah. No death save needed.
Just
Your Danger Girl shotgun pulls slightly upward right before you pull the trigger, and Maria Slim's head explodes.
I am not leaving my friend behind. And I'm going to duck back into... Oh, shit. Wait. Duck back into there.
She's just dead.
That was my one... That was my contribution for when everyone was talking about the power of friendship.
Cardiac, being in such pain and everything else, decides that since his boss is in smoke, everybody else is hidden, he's going to just go ahead and move back in and hope he gets somewhere near gas so he can get help.
Gas about to jam herself with a speed heal, being like, what do you want?
Hermanos. The fight is effectively over, but we're finishing up the round because you'll still get your action and Gas gets her action, and then the fight's over.
Okay, SEAL Team 6. Take a bite to the ass. Maybe? No. Fire a shot loose and miss horribly. My luck has officially run out.
Thankfully, you're still alive.
I mean, mechanically or metaphorically?
Gas's turn.
Gas looks like she's about to stab Cardiac with the like speed heal that she's been pulling out.
No, he
She's
can't
not.
see you at all. He doesn't have infrared or anything like that. He just moved in and hoped.
And then she notices who he is, and then she walks over and just jams him right in the arm with a speed heal.
Thank you. And at that point, fight is basically over. The heavy is going, well, shit. Come on, Sarah. Paycheck's gone. And then this one also goes, yeah. And carefully backs out.
Glad y'all saw a reason.
And they, as soon as they are out of line of sight, just start booking. So, fight's over. You guys survived. The smoke finally clears. You're able to see each other and deal with your wounds and see what messages you had received that you didn't get a chance to really look at before because of the fight. Hard sell. Your message was from Dr. Adriana Young saying, you're a womanizer and a bit of an ass, but thank you for not taking advantage of me and letting me explore the world as we traveled.
Well, yeah. I'm a
Hermanos,
professional.
yours was T trying to warn you about the Thor strikes he was going to do and taking out several Biotechnica rides. And then him saying he needs a vacation. He'll see you in Elfin Online and not to contact him otherwise, at least for a month.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, where's he gonna go? The digital beach?
Hard sell. The other message you got is from the other Dr. Young.
Ooh.
It is the code to actually unlock the expense card so you can actually see how much is left on it. And a note saying that he has refilled it with a bonus for you, you guys, because you went above and beyond. And when you unlock the card and look at it, it's showing that it has 20,000 minus the expenses you've spent.
Well, that's great. You know, it doesn't matter though. We're all done. We're all done.
True, but there is the possibility we come back for or some of the other adventures that are in that pile is at some point in the future. And Steelheart, you had one message as well because you quick sent your number as she left from Maria sending her number back, as well as a rendezvous point with a date that is 4 weeks away.
Let's see if I can actually get some decent clothing within 4 weeks.
Oh, I'm sure you will. You'll be looking fly.
She lives in her overalls. I don't have full confidence she's going to actually get that done.
Well, you do have friends that care a bit more about fashion, namely Hard Sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just hard sell.
Gas
We both-
And Cardiac. Cardiac has had some
well,
fashion
no,
advice
Gas-
along the way, too.
I always think of gas as more practical over like function over form, so that's why I didn't think her for first. But Gas
she
is-
literally wears a lab coat over like the skimpiest like skin tight latex bodysuits that she can possibly find.
This is why I didn't think of her as I
And
can go to her
Hermanos
fashion
can
advice.
be considered a cross between urban grunge and homeless as far as fashion choices go.
Well, yeah. So she's looking good in the neighborhood.
But out in the woods, people go, what the fuck?
She looks like a cryptid if you see her anywhere but in the city.
So is there anything further on the epilogues that you guys would like to mention or ask about? Gas,
Gas
your
didn't get a
snake
message?
actually does have a reaction to seeing you and appears happy when you finally get to them.
Gas
Elmanos,
doesn't get any kind of message.
you didn't really make any connections along the way that didn't die. Though you do have a list of contacts of people you can get for a hold of for new weapons, new armaments, grenades, drugs. You got a whole new cross-country supply chain set up.
I mean,
And
Hearts,
Elmanos, your raccoon requires 3 days of cuddling before it
Oh,
lets go
hell
of
yeah.
you again.
Hard Cell probably has a date with his kidnapper. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see.
You do have that number to try and follow up on
Exactly,
from that Arasaka operative. And it was the one who was playing bait that you actually were drooling over. So, might work. At the very least, it'd be a fun night.
Exactly. And really, that's all he ever wanted. Just a fun night.
So I guess that's where we're going to wrap up since we've finally finished. I hope you all enjoyed and that more sessions felt like you were coming for the joy of it than for obligation. And if it was the other way around, I apologize. I failed.
It's a Grognar. There's a lot of Grognar in this adventure. You know, kind of old school.
Mm-hmm. It was published in 92.
Grognar?
Old school gaming term for even older gaming styles. We both encountered it during the 90s to refer to gamers that were part of second and first ed D&D.
Yeah. So if there's like a really old timey gamer that's running your game and he's like, oh, I only like first edition Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. That's that's your Grognar right there. That's your.
They prefer esoteric rules. They prefer being hard to deal with. They also prefer an adversarial relationship with the game master.
Oh, right. I have heard that. Got it.
There's a subgenre known as munchkins.
Aren't those like power builds and stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
They're a subset of grognards. They evolved from grognards.
They evolved from.
I will say that Steelheart would give back Gas her grenade, obviously. She just hopes that Gas has enough sanity to not just pull the pin for the fun of it.
She's thinking about it. She's like staring at it, like wondering, like, oh, it didn't go off. I was so looking forward to seeing what it did. She's like staring at it longingly and like stroking
Like a
it.
baby.
And you do have that contact, so you could just go out to the desert, be in an AV, and chuck it so that it's down way below you when it goes off.
It doesn't kill somebody. It's not nearly as exciting.
True.
You're back in
But-
Night City, so you could go to like a megacorp and drop it in the elevator.
Pull Johnny Silverhand.
Hey,
Yeah.
there is that other biotech company that's been harassing your father's company.
Gas doesn't give a shit about the politics. She literally doesn't give two craps about
Yeah,
it.
but it gives you an excuse.
Daughter does. Gas's daughter does. She's a like terrorist, but not Gas. Gas doesn't care.
I mean, they were trying to kill you, so and they might still have a grudge.
Irrelevant. If they're not trying to kill me, it's not fun.
So that's where we're going to stop. So I think that's outro time, Corey.
Oh, okay. Well, hey everybody. Thanks for watching.
Frozen looking downward on my screen.
You moved.
I'm moving. I hope I'm moving.
He's fine
Hey,
on mine.
if you can
There's
see
a
and hear
delay
me.
for me on the VTT camera, but looking at the Twitch
Is it
stream,
just staring
It's
down for anybody else?
live.
No.
He's
doing
looking
fine.
down, but he's moving. Like he is like it's just a
His
Buff
head is
face.
up and turning and looking. He
Whoa.
just looked over where Crystal normally
Yeah, it
sits.
just
Like he was
zoomed
hoping
so
somebody'd
down.
be there to back him up.
It literally just zoomed as fast as my eyes.
If you can see and hear me, thank you for watching The Dead Unicorn. We are preparing other streams. In fact, Tarek, would you like to tease what's coming next?
We are working on a Pathfinder RPG second edition adventure module called Outlaws of Alkenstar. We have, I believe, 5 players who are going to be joining us and starting new characters from the get-go. We are still working on pre-production right now, but once we get everything up and running, we will have art to start teasing in the Discord, I'm assuming, and then we will be hosting our first event in the coming weeks.
Sounds lovely. Thank you for watching this as a podcast. Thank you for watching this as a recorded video. Thank you for watching this live and commenting. We hope to see you in our future games or tomorrow during Shadow Empire. From James, Lady Valkyrie, Sasha, Tarek, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.